time. We'll get out of here the way we want to get out of here, with one in our win column. Let's go. Let's get 3 and out. Get the ball. Stay. Let's go. In out of the huddle.
Has time, he looks, he's gonna run the 10. The 5, cuts to his left, dives, 10, touchdown, Kansas City!
Don't take that hit. Don't take that hit. We'll have Emil Harry playing quarterback.
In 1989, the Kansas City Chiefs began their first season under proven winner Marty Schottenheimer and one of the finest coaching staffs in all of pro football. The immediate task was to establish a winning attitude, the first step on the road to victory.
Don't let them hold you.
Yes, sir.
Don't let them hold you. Refuse to be blocked, and then you'll get it done. Get down, get your pads down, and make a hole if there isn't one. My sense of humor is during the week, not on Sunday.
The Chiefs found little to laugh about in the season's early weeks. An opening day loss at Denver was followed by a tense seesaw struggle with the Raiders at Arrowhead.
Come on, offense, come on, baby, come on, baby!
4 times the Chiefs fell behind. Each time they came back. Strong supporting players like James Saxon, number 21, stepped to the forefront. But it was Christian Okoye who proved to be the difference at winning time.
Here's the handoff. Up the middle, Okoye rumbles free, the 5, touchdown! Right up the middle.
There's something to be said for that. Christian! Christian! Keep it up. Keep it up.
2nd down goal. DeBerg gets the snap, hands off, Okoye, touchdown, Kansas City!
The Chiefs' first victory was driven home in the final quarter by Neil Smith and Derek Thomas. Their consecutive sacks were more than a finishing kick. They were a statement that this defense had arrived. In 1989, the swift rookie linebacker and the sleek second-year defensive end were high-impact performers. Lethal weapons set to trigger at any time. Thomas was the NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year and the first Chiefs outside linebacker to go to the Pro Bowl since Hall of Famer Bobby Bell in 1973. Smith made great strides in '89, trailing only Thomas in sacks. The top draft picks each of the last 2 seasons are already solid cornerstones of a defense that will no doubt be one of the league's best for years to come. The most important game of the young season took place at the Kingdom. The Chiefs had lost 3 of their first 4.
Lots to the ball. Here's the opening kickoff, a line drive, end over end kick.
And they had not won in Seattle since 1981, a drought that had seemingly become an annual rite of autumn. When the game's opening kickoff was returned for a Seattle touchdown, it looked to be more of the same. So did the score at halftime. Seattle 16, Kansas City 3. But this was a different Chiefs team.
Chiefs trail 16-3. Listen to the noise in the great indoors of the Pacific Northwest. Getting the snap, Jaws, hand off Okoye. He's past the 10, he's past the 5. He chucks in, touchdown! Unbelievable! An incredible run with about 5 guys on his back by the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye.
Okoye rushed for over 100 yards in the second half, and the defense kept the Seahawks out of the end zone for the entire game. With the Chiefs down by 3 in the fourth quarter, Duron Cherry set up the game-winning score.
Trey gets the snap, a short drop back. He looks right, he lofts a pass, intercepted by Duron Cherry on the sideline, the 35, the 30, the 20. He's past the 15, walking the tightrope. Jaworski under center from the 2. He gets the snap, he fakes the handoff, he wants to throw, he looks, he tosses, wide open, touchdown, Kansas City.
It was no surprise when the defense closed matters out.
This is the final play of the game. Craig, he looks, he throws a line drive spiral into the end zone, intercepted. The game is over. The Chiefs win. Chiefs win.
The Chiefs were winners in the Kingdome in a game they had to have. 1 month later at Arrowhead, the defense again manhandled the Seahawks, limiting Seattle to just 129 yards, the fewest the Chiefs had allowed in over a decade.
Here's your quarterback, Joe. Let's go, young man.
Steve Pelluer's first start produced 69 yards running, equaling the club record for single-game rushing yardage by a quarterback established 26 years ago.
Back to pass forward, look out for the blitz. Nope, it's not going to come. Now he'll run it up the middle, the 10, the 5, dives in, touchdown!
And the victory would not have been complete without a touchdown run by Okoye, whose team record 37 carries resulted in his 6th 100-yard game in 9 weeks, another Chiefs standard. In 1989, the most dominant player in the AFC wore number 35 for the Chiefs. Yet his name remained a puzzle to those outside of Kansas City.
Christian Okoye. Okoye. Yeah.
The sport's most disarming smile belied the ferocity of the game's most punishing runner. Okoye became the first Chief to lead the NFL in rushing. His 1,480 yards shattered the club record by nearly 400 yards.
Chiefs hand off Okoye up the middle to the 5. Touchdown, Okoye. Boy, he is too big and too fast to be playing running back in the NFL.
260, 70-pound guy, man. I'm saying, you mean tell me he runs in the backfield? I'm only 254 myself. I'm saying, you mean tell me I have to run up against this guy who's coming through the line at full speed?
After hitting him 3 or 4 different times, man, I'm talking about it becomes a job, an all-day job.
Hey, he's gonna wear your ass out. He's gonna wear your ass out, baby. He's gonna wear your ass out.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
Good.
It was Okoye's extraordinary durability that allowed the Chiefs to lead the AFC in time of possession, almost 6 minutes more than their opponents.
Hand off Okoye up the middle, Okoye past the 15, past the 10, past the 5. He's going to carry 2 guys in for a touchdown.
He's just a real rare find. His size, coupled with the speed that he has, makes him an exception to every rule.
As pro football moves into the 90s, Okoye may well be the game's new age runner. Yet, he's only one part of a team that rose up to become one of the most physically imposing in the league. The power to dominate the line of scrimmage belonged to the Chiefs. On offense, that meant Plan B free agent Mike Webster and veterans David Lutz, John Alt, Irv Eatman, and tight end Jonathan Hayes. Only 2 teams had their quarterback sacked less than the Chiefs. This helped produce a pass offense that had the highest completion percentage in the AFC and featured a veteran core of wideouts that included Stephon Page and Pete Manley. It was defense that emphatically stamped this team as a physical force that overwhelmed opponents. In 1989, the AFC's best defense played in Kansas City. It was an aggressive unit shaped by a group of young veterans that included Chris Martin, Bill Moss, Leonard Griffin, and Dino Hackett, number 56. And it bore the mark of President General Manager Carl Peterson and his fine personnel staff, who not only drafted Derek Thomas, number 1, but also signed Plan B free agents Walker Lee Ashley and Dan Saliamua, 2 of the NFL's most productive. Ross and Lewis, the finest cornerback duo in the business. The 5'9" Rock and the lanky, silky, smooth thoroughbred, starters since 1984, unmatched in consistency and durability. Lewis, now the league's most respected corner, is a multidimensional player who can also control a game on special teams. And in 1989, blocked the 8th punt of his career.
Block punt! Albert Lewis may have blocked it! J.C. Pearson recovered the ball! Blocked by Lewis, touchdown Kansas City!
Rob McGovern, number 50, another personnel find in the 10th round of the '89 draft, was the top special teams tackler. With solid help from fellow rookie Stan Petrie, Plan B acquisition Danny Copeland, and veteran Lewis Cooper.
Three and out, let's go.
As the second half of the NFL season began, the 3-5 Chiefs looked for a spark. The igniter was the number 1 defense in the AFC. With Arrowhead the setting, the defense did not allow a touchdown against defending division champions Seattle and the Super Bowl-bound Broncos. Next was AFC Central champion Cleveland, on the road at blustery Municipal Stadium. This time, the result was 5 forced turnovers, one leading directly to a Neil Smith touchdown. When the Chiefs returned to Arrowhead the following week, it was clear this defense had taken its place among the league's finest. But another tough test was at hand. The Oilers arrived with a 3-game winning streak in which they averaged nearly 30 points per game. Against the Chiefs, Warren Moon never had a chance. Five times Moon was sacked. Not once did Houston get near the end zone. And the Chiefs' defense hammered out their first shutout in 8 years. But winners must do it on both sides of the ball. Against Cleveland and Denver, the offense managed just 1 touchdown. And the Chiefs were unable to pull out a victory either time, salvaging an overtime tie against the Browns. All that changed against Houston. Steve DeBerg directed 3 long scoring drives as the pass became the weapon of choice. 114 receiving yards by Stephon Page set Houston up for the kill.
Saxon and Okoye under center to Berg. Here's the handoff. Saxon over the right side. Dives in. Touchdown. DeBerg drops back to throw. Throws in the end zone. Wobbly pass. Caught on a back pedal. Touchdown. In the corner by Jonathan Hayes.
The 34-0 demolition of the playoff-bound Oilers stamped the Chiefs as one of the most complete teams in the NFL. The challenge would be offensive consistency. A week later against Miami, Page again shattered the 100-yard mark, and DeBerg threw 2 more touchdown passes, one to Herman Hurd, as the offense rolled to a 26-21 victory.
Back to pass to Berg. Sets. Looks long. Spiral down the middle. Caught by Page. The 10. The 5. Touchdown!
The Chiefs had reached 500, but the road to Green Bay seemed certain to be full of potholes. Winning away from home is a tough course to navigate, but it's an obstacle that must be overcome.
When you climb a mountain, you take 1 step at a time. Don't go looking at the top. You end up slipping on your ass. 1 step at a time, man. The only step that's important is the next one. 1 play at a time. Finish everything we got.
Snap is to Berg. He throws a pass caught at the 5 by Hayes. He spins in. Touchdown!
Now let's put together about a 7-minute drive.
Under center to Berg. He gets the snap. He hands off. Right side of Okoye digs and turns his way. He's in for a touchdown!
Big hole, man. It was just for me to...
Don Mikowski gets the Goodell high snap, drops back to throw, moves up in the pocket, here comes the rush. He's hit, he fumbles the ball, it's loose, recovered by Kansas City. And the shotgun to Berg, resets, he moves up, cocks his arm, throws a pass, caught, in the end zone, touchdown!
It was, quite simply, one of the season's most powerful performances. The 21-3 annihilation was the Chiefs' 3rd straight impressive win.
I felt that this was going to be a critical game to find out what this team really was made of, and we played everybody all year tight, and we lost some games early, and today every part of our game's coming together.
Nick Lowry's game-winning field goal on the final Sunday made the 1989 Chiefs winners. It was a team that followed the lead of Marty Schottenheimer to become the AFC's best over the season's last 8 weeks.
Marty, just his philosophy, his attitude towards winning, and believing in the guys in this room is has been a big factor to the success of this football team. He came in, he didn't try to just make it a rebuilding process. He said, we can win now with the talent that we have.
I don't care what it takes, get him blocked.
Schottenheimer instilled a winning attitude into the Chiefs, and the players responded.
Baby, way to put it away.
Attitude was translated into victory. That's the most significant transformation the Chiefs underwent in 1989. The first steps have been taken. Now this proud franchise is poised to follow that next road to success. It all began with attitude. That's what winning is all about.
This film was brought to you by